Hey everyone, my name's Nick, and I'm back to do another recap of The X Factor. Um, Actually, two recaps. I meant to do a recap of the results show last week, but I didn't really get around to it, so I'll just sum it up really quickly because I don't want this to be another 17-minute long video. I didn't realize how long I was rambling. But anyway, last week the bottom two was Jason Brock and CC Fry, and Jason Brock was the one eliminated after it went to deadlock. Demi and Simon voted to send him home. LA and Brittany voted to send Cece home. But also last week, they revealed the order that the rest of the contestants, besides Jason, finished in. Obviously, Cece was number 12. Number 11 was Aaron Ray. I'm really too surprised about that. Then number 10, Beatrice Miller. A little surprising. I thought she'd be a little bit higher, but whatever. Number 9, Lyric 145. I mean, I thought they deserved to be lower, but I wasn't really surprised. 8, Paige Thomas. Was about right, I guess. 7, Janelle Garcia. Alright. Number 6, Emblem 3, which was treated as a huge shocker, but I actually I actually ranked them at number 6 in my review, so what do I know? 5th place, fittingly enough, Fifth Harmony. Number 4, Diamond White, which I thought was a little too high. 3, Vino Alon, which I did not expect at all. Number 2, Carly Rose Sonnenclair. And the number 1 of the night was Tate Stevens, which was another pleasant surprise. But you know what? I like him, and I'm cool with it. But anyway, on to last night's show. They sang music from divas, specifically like Mariah, Beyonce, Whitney, although I don't think anyone sang a Whitney song last night, surprisingly. But last night was really, really bad. Like, overall, one of the worst I've ever seen on a reality singing competition. I mean, not that there were no good performances at all, but collectively, the talent level was pretty low. But I have my order. I'm ranking them worst to first. So let's get this out of the way. The worst, my two least favorites are CC and Lyric 145. But somehow neither of them are at the bottom of my list. Aaron Ray. And Simon, what he said about him was pretty spot on. It looked like you hated it, actually. And it really did. Like, he was singing a Madonna song. My theory that Britney's ex couldn't be criticized because Britney couldn't handle it, well, that little theory got shot in the face. They ripped him apart. Demi actually said, I don't think you have a soul. Like, she didn't mean to say it that mean, but wow. Ouch. But it was absolutely true. I couldn't even hear most of the performance because the stupid tween girls in the audience wouldn't stop screaming about it. But yeah, it was bad. What I could hear was pretty bad. Number 11, Lyric 145. Well, this led to a pretty big debate in my house. Does Queen and Katy Perry, because I sang a mashup of We Will Rock You and E.T., do they count as divas? Katy Perry definitely counts in the negative sense of diva. But Queen, I wasn't really sure, but my parents convinced me, yeah, Freddie Mercury was a huge diva. So I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. But that didn't make the performance any better because I thought it was horrible. I don't care, Simon, if they just had 12 hours to put it together. So what? Doesn't mean it was good. Number 10, CC Fry. Now, even with the already low standard of performances tonight, how did she get to go last? I mean, it's something when you get the pimp spot and no pimping. You have to be really bad to pull that off. And I'm thinking they're saving her for last. She might actually be good. And not that I'd vote for her anyway, but no, she was really bad. Really, 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 really bad. And I, regardless of the pimp spot, I think she might be in trouble tonight. Number 9 is someone who's really been disappointing me lately. Beatrice Miller. She sang Time After Time from Cyndi Lauper. It was like the closest thing to a one-hit wonder I can think of without with actually having more than one hit. I mean, Cyndi Lauper, she just sort of went away. I don't know if I'd count her as a diva, just because she was around, what, 2-3 years, if that. But she sounded all right. Like, it really got good in like the last 30 seconds of the performance, I guess. But overall, it was really disappointing. And she started out so good, and lately she's been going downhill pretty quickly. Kind of sad, actually. Actually. Number 8, Paige Thomas. I actually thought this was probably her best performance so far, but not really saying much, because she's really vocally not that good. But yeah, it was she sang a Donna Summer song, Last Dance. I think Donna Summer? I don't know. I'll have to look into that one. But yeah, she sounded alright. I feel like she was having fun, and her outfit wasn't completely outlandish. I mean, she didn't look like a sea urchin again, so that's a positive thing. So yeah, not really much to say about her. It was, Number 7, Diamond White. I liked her a little more this week, but I still don't get why they brought her back. Like Melanie Amaro last season, I saw instantly why they brought her back, because her going home was a mistake, because there were 2 people that were chosen that were undeniably inferior to her. Tia Tolliver and Simone Battle. I don't know how Simon put them both through, and not Melanie. But Diamond going home, that was a genuinely tough decision, because it was a sing-off between her and Aaron, and in that performance, he was really good. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, he's gone. That Aaron is gone. And Diamond, I don't know, I don't get it with her. I really don't. Sorry. I don't see why they brought her back. Number 6, once again, Emblem 3. I honestly don't even remember what they sang, to be completely honest. But, you know, it was good. I actually thought they were better last week, and, I mean, if they couldn't even get in the top 5 last week, I think they might, they may not do it tonight either. At least they shouldn't. I don't know, they probably will, because, you know, the tweens. The tweens love them. Number 5, Vino Alon. And I thought he was really good. I thought he was better last week, but he was definitely solid tonight. I really liked him. I just have one question. Why does Demi hate him so much? Like, Demi seems to hate him with a burning passion. Like, girl, calm down. It's not like you're in any position to judge. You've got one solid act, alright? You really... Vino isn't marketable? Guess what? Anyone on this show isn't marketable. It's just a matter of who will be the least unmarketable. Because who's getting who? No one's going to have any success after this show. I mean, where's Melanie now, right? Number 4, Janelle Garcia, speaking of Demi. She opened the show, sang a Tina Turner song. I was like, Janelle could sing a Tina Turner song and do pretty well. She sang Proud Mary, and she was awesome with it. I really liked her. This is one of the few performances of the night that I could genuinely say that I really, really liked. And the judges were nicer to her this time. They said she's back. I don't think she left, but it's nice to see the judges not hating on her anymore. So, yeah, I really liked it. I don't see her going anywhere this week. I was actually a little worried about her last week, but, you know, if she didn't go anywhere then, she's not going anywhere tonight. At least not after last night, that's for sure. Number 3, Fifth Harmony, once again. And, you know, I kind of groaned when I heard they were singing Hero from Mariah Carey, because it's been done to death. But hearing a group sing it, it was a lot different. And it was actually better, in a weird way. Yeah, they actually managed to outdo Mariah Carey. I thought it was a little strange that they had backup singers when there's already 5 of them, but whatever. It's not really worth complaining about. But I mean, honestly, I think there's a very real chance that they might outlast Simon's dream team of Emblem 3. I think Fifth Harmony might be the last group standing. Number 2, last week's highest vote getter, Tate Stevens. And although I don't put him at number 1 tonight, last night, I I think he's gonna be number one on the votes again tonight anyway. Here's why. He sang really well. He sang a really good song from Shania Twain. He sang it to his wife. There were several moments throughout from the moment he was getting interviewed to when the Mario and Chloe were wrapping up with him. There were about 6 moments in that time frame, that 4-minute time frame, where America just collectively went, "Aww." Right? I mean, just... He's the most lovable guy ever. And I was surprised he was number one last week. Tonight, I'll be surprised if he's not. I really will. And the number one, best of the night. Once again, Carly Rose Sonnenclair. This girl is amazing. And again, like with Fifth Harmony, I groaned the thought of her singing My Heart Will Go On from Celine Dion. Like, everyone hates that song. That song is like a punchline at this point. But I totally didn't even care that she was singing this song. She was singing it so amazingly well. So yeah, just absolutely incredible. Carly, in my opinion, is the best one in the competition. By far. I think she's gonna at least get to the finals. She might even win. I don't know. Depends. Her or Tate. That's who I'm leaning towards at this point. So, my prediction. Now, tonight, 2 acts are going home. So if they do it like they did last year, they have a bottom 3, and the act with the lowest votes goes straight home, and then the other 2 get the sing-off, and then the judges vote off one more of them. Assuming they do that again, which I don't know why they wouldn't, because that made sense. Although, actually, because it made perfect sense, might be why they're not going to do it again. But I digress. But assuming they do, I think the bottom 3 is going to be Lyric 145, Aaron Ray, and CeCe Fry. I think Aaron's going to go straight home. That was a bad performance, through and through. And CeCe and Lyric will have the sing-off, and honestly, between the 2, I don't care who goes home. I hate them both. But I'm going to predict CeCe's going to go. Yeah. And that's probably a pipe dream for me, just because I hate her so much. But you know what? I really believe she could go. Because she was bad. Even on a bad night, she was bad. So, that's what I thought. I'll see you again in a few days with my thoughts on the results. See ya.